Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coal, Power, and You. Today what I'm doing is I'm having my eardrums blown out by this thing, and then waiting for reinforced plate. You can always choose to fight against the system and build more of these, build more miners, to build more plates. But what about the zen of waiting as it slowly moves along its little journey? Look at that plate. Where's it gonna end up? I don't know. Will it be the coal generator or the water extractor? I couldn't tell you because I can't remember. Okay, let's see. Had a little moment. Let's take a look at what I'm doing. Yep. I'm not sure how you could shorten that as a word. Still waiting. It goes to my pocket dimension. In there you can find such things as lost paper clips, a bit of lint, those socks that you can't find to match the other ones. They're all in there. Do I want a tractor? I think I might want the extra inventory more. I like the new power poles. Those are cool. They're a good thing. No, I don't want to use those. Tractor. Truck stop. I guess this will be the one I go towards. Just set that to make a few plates for me. The whale song music. I've always had trouble automating the tractors. They always tend to just get stuck or run out of fuel because I forget to fuel them. It's a very calm game when you're not frantically running about. It's not quite the same vibes as modded Minecraft, but it's in the same vein. Notepad. Notepad. Where is my notepad? It's not that one. modify it from here. So, public notes, private notes. I think the public ones are displayed to anybody that's in your server. The private ones are only displayed to you while in the server. I suppose it doesn't matter, but I'll put them in my private notes. So, let's see. I need coal power plant. I need more reinforced plates. I need... what is one of my other immediate needs? That'll meet my power. That'll meet my plates. I suppose I should get down some foundations for the stuff here. Might be a good idea. Main base foundations. We'll go with that. That'll work. Having a vehicle would make getting around a little easier. I like the train to get around with, but I always feel like I take forever to actually put it together. I spend more time planning what the rail will be rather than putting down the rail. Uh-oh, my notes don't show up unless I'm in the to-do. Why did I lose my notes? Oh no. My notes are gone. Were they so private that even I can't see them? Let's try a thing. Test. What does that do? Or did I accidentally hit clear list last time? I can see that happening. Let's see. Let's fix it. Nope, Copal power plant. No, I'm gonna keep it. That's its name now. The Copal power plant. Main base foundations. What was the other one? What was the other one? Reinforced plates. Okay, now let's see. I should just be able to click that and save it. Okay, it did. I'm good. I'll put the cup in my hand. Out with my morning coffee. Sit and watch the sunrise on an alien world as you slowly demolish everything and replace it with steel. Ah, the circle of life. Let's see. Copal. Took me a moment, but I got there. Just walk around with a cup of little cup of coffee, open coffee, not even a lid on top. Solid coffee. It used to not be completely solid. It actually had a little bit of wiggle and swish to it. Oh, nope, it's still moving in there. I think it's the rendering settings I have in attempting to fix like the aliasing. It's aliased the coffee solid, because there can be no movement. A brick of coffee. Okay, this is my rotors. Still waiting. Ooh, do I have any extra screws? Not very many. I do have research I can do, actually. Do I want to move my research? It's very stiff coffee. Oh, I got all kinds of things I can research. Let's research mushrooms. Coffee flavored sugar. Fabric. Could make some fabric. Oh, I don't have enough of those. I think I have a little bit of quartz, but not enough. Power slug. Okay, I need to craft the slug into a power box. I'm just assuming the slug lives in the power box. The Beastie Boys seem like such a strange band. It's like, what era are they from? I don't think anybody really understands that question. Oh, I like the slugs. I think they're nice because they don't move around very much. They just kind of sit put until you come and pick them up. Like they're not trying to kill you. They are all the eras. Want an AI to write a Renaissance-style symphony as if it were done by the Beastie Boys. A phobia of slugs. The only real thing I know about slugs is when I had a garden up north, I put a cup of beer, a little bit of beer in it, in the ground, flush with the top of the cup, and then you come back in the morning and it's right full of dead slugs. Just chock full of them. Yes, chamber music. Beastie Boys. I'm beginning to wonder if I have enough to just go make one. I bet I do. Which takes what? The water extractor is 10 plates. Coal generator is 20. So I can do 2 generators. And do I got enough for piping? Piping, yes. Okay. I'm gonna get there and know I forgot something. Let's grab some extra plates as well. I want those. Oh yeah, there's over here. That's where it is. There. Thanks. Sometimes you just don't feel like saying much while that music is playing. It's just so soothing. Hello, Jeff. How are you today? Eating any good leaves today? You're just kind of floating and skating around? Have a good day, Jeff. This is that little gap between these until I get explosives and can remove them. But I haven't found any sulfur. Usually I see a little yellow rock sticking out of this one of the sides of these cliffs, and I haven't seen any. The big boy himself. This bird is strange. It almost feels like it's mimicking... Okay, I get it. It's mimicking a flower. My guess is to catch bugs, pollinators that are looking to pollinate the flowers, so it eats them when it lands. That makes sense. You know, I'm almost wondering where I'm trying to play this game at a higher frame rate than what I'm streaming. If the stream ends up showing up better than my actual while I'm playing. Because it's stuttering everywhere. I will chalk it up to experimental instability. And since I have chosen to play an experimental build, that just be how it be. Bee pun. Now I want I want one coal generator. Yeah, it's been very stuttery for me too playing. And I'm unsure if it's my settings because when I'm just standing still, moving around, it's not having any issue rendering anything. And I believe this is installed on my SSD. So, I can't be that. I don't know. How do I want to approach this? I was gonna do two, I think. One right next to the other. Oh, I don't have enough foundations for it. Do I have enough space? Not really. There we go. At this point, it's kind of like a 5-year-old SSD. It's probably on its last leg. And SSDs don't have the greatest warning system. Sometimes they just go on you. They're gone. Come on, build. Now I want... I think I only need one. Yeah, they do consume 45, that's what I thought. So I only need... As long as you're not running a Western Digital green, you might be okay. If you're running a Western Digital green, I literally have better ones I will freely give you. Because no one should ever use a Western Digital green drive. Oh, looky, it's a thingy. Uh-oh, he angry at me. He big angry. You missed me, though. You're a terrible shot. Uh-oh. There we go, buddy. I did manage to get up there. What can I make in this now? I can make the Xenobasher. Alright. Let's see. It takes two of those. I already have one. And no space for the other one. Drop that. Unequip that. And one fancy new smacking stick. I want that in the first slot. Nice. The little keychain adornment is cute. Yeah, like even look at the frame rate on the keychain. That's bizarre. That must be from that TSR setting that I was messing with. Wow, that's crazy. I just realized that as long as I'm not paying attention to it, like I'm just looking at my cursor and playing the game, I don't even notice that the frame rate is slower at all. It only is noticeable to me when I'm looking directly at it. That's cool. I still need to build the water extractor. let's get that built. You be quiet, I don't want to hear it. Hook that up to right there. And that to right up. I still gotta plug this one in. And I can't really plug it into itself. And take that over here, maybe? There? That's fine. And that to there. That'll get it to power. And then keep running the pipeline. Keep running the pipeline. That is a loud creature sometimes. He really likes to do that reverb right in your ears. He's also very tall. He's taller than the generator. Look at the size of him. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think I can turn that around now. You sound like you just got stuck. Did you just get stuck? No? Good. Just line that up. I can just run it across. Off of that one, right there. 1, 2. Oh, it does line up with the center of the coal generator, so that's a good thing I could remember for getting a nice 90-degree turn. And hook up that. Oops. No, not like that. Like this. Much better. Hook up to that one. Hook up to that one. And then splitters. I don't. They do line up a little bit. Oh, they can lock now. I think last update they couldn't lock. Of course, I could be completely making that up. I don't remember anymore. Okay, we got the coal. Got the coal going into the things. Gotta get water to the things. Water. Because all power generation, at the end of the day, is a glorified steam turbine. Nuclear power, steam, doing all the work, doing the real job. Let's see, I can run it down there maybe. That might be okay. Flip that up a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be decent. That ain't gonna work. That would work better. And then a T. Can I line that up any better? A little bit. Okay, those are up. Is that getting water to it yet? Did I actually hook it up? I think I might need a pump. I think I might need a pump. Okay, I can see water coming in there. Will you just leave me alone? Just stop. Hook that up. Run away from the spitter. Deal with the spitter. Just want to build my little factory. You had to go. Getting angry with me. It don't look right. Does that not look right to anyone else? Because that don't look right. Is it working? No? Good enough. Two coal power added to the system. It's a bit loud. I'm gonna move over here. I know this is gonna get expanded more, so... Have a little drink. Wait a minute. Oh my god. That is a funny joke. Oh my. You go to drink the coffee, and it bangs against the visor. That's funny. Got a few things built. Clear up a little bit more space. My brick of coffee. Fresh from space, probably. Fix-It brand coffee from Fix-It brand coffee beans, as grown on Fix-It properties on Fix-It planet. Yeah, that's enough little trim. I ain't gonna worry about the little bits. They'll be hidden fine. They're not gonna clip. Just add a little bit more foundation here. A little bit more here. And... nope, that'll bug me. And another layer right there. Now I can put down a couple of the different build stations, and then sit, have a think. Now, where am I at? Let's put away the chainsaw so I'm not having to listen to that thing. Okay. We have the coal power plant has been built. Copal power plant, that's right, I was going to name it. The only way I can do that is I need to go into the map, make a map marker, and I'm going to name it the Copal power plant. And I'm going to make it a... I guess I could just make it that. Simple enough. And do I need to be able to see it at a distance? How far is that from my main base? Okay, I want it visible, but not... no, that's too far. I'm gonna go with medium. It should be a large map icon because it's our power plant. It's gotta be important. Let's make it a nice... I was gonna say a vibrant yellow, but that's more of a... I don't know. That one's not bad. Let's go with that. So, the power plant is taken care of for now. I'll be back here soon enough. And I wanted to build some main base foundations and increase my reinforced plate production. So I'm gonna go do that. Just a slide and a jump away. Hello, doggo. Goodbye, doggo. Now, why exactly would be watching you play this game cause an aneurysm? From lack of experience or from your graphical settings? Is it like watching Doom? And by that I kind of mean the movie Doom, because I just want to remind people that the movie Doom existed. And I believe it even starred The Rock in a non-speaking role, I think. Have you seen my setup? Mine is spaghetti right now. But I always kind of start that way. I start that way and then I organize it out. And then I expand as spaghetti. And then I focus back in on what I've built to optimize what I know works. Because I don't really like wasting my time on the parts that don't work. And since the need for building it in that way, in an organized fashion, is more driven by the human need for the organization more than the logical need of how the systems plug into each other, the speed of spaghettification cannot be understated. But at the same time, spaghettify smartly. You can have organized spaghetti. Nope, stop that. Those can go over here, now that I built these properly. Which one's this? Wood. Pop the wood in. This one must be leaves. Pop the leaves in. And do we have any tickets waiting for us? No, because I have not put anything in worthy of getting tickets. And I probably should have researched that hard drive that's sitting in my inventory now for far past the 10 minutes needed to research it. But, better late than never, and then I missed the button first time. So this spot here in the forest, this little valley that exists between these cliffs, has a road that runs through it, and I'd kind of like to keep that road accessible, and so I think I might build on both sides of it and then build above it, and kind of have a ground side tunnel running through. I think that's how I want to organize it. Let's check where we're at on power. So between the two coal generators we can make 150, and we are only currently consuming about 90 on average. Well, max consumption can be 177, but our current production meets those needs. And so for now, I think I'm just going to get rid of these so that I can use this available land to expand. This is just hanging out here by itself. I keep hitting Q to exit, and that's not what that does. Got some tilted walls, the gates, those things. I like the steel framed windows, because of course, hexagons. How can you not? They should put a couple things in here. Just get a couple points. I've got that extra coal. I don't need that in my inventory, clogging it up. Extra flower petals, sure. Oh, I can do that to get some extra points. I can go and convert the alien parts that I've gotten into protein. So from that, we can, I'm going to move the MAM over here so that it's a bit more accessible with these other units. And the MAM's research is actually stored elsewhere than the actual object. So when you go to delete it, your research is still being done. Why does this look like something just sitting on the ground? It is, it's a rock. Huh. Fancy that, a rock sitting on the ground. It's 6 minutes still on the research. And what I wanted to do was to research the hog protein so I can get the alien DNA capsules. That's what I was going for. Because then I can submit those and get a bunch of parts to get some extra building items with. Or get extra tickets to get some extra building items with. Because I would like to start thinking about how I want this place to look. I know I'm not setting anything in stone, but I should begin experimenting with how I foresee it looking. So what things might I want to invest my tickets in now? The signs I can't get until I've got quartz crystals dealt with, but those are more of an organizational thing than structural. Same with lighting, they're not really structural, so I guess I want to stick to my foundation types I can use, the wall types I can use, the architecture, and the customization. I think on customization, the only other one I might consider getting would be the glass roof and the concrete wall. Architecture, regular roof would be good to have, it's just very expensive. The roof corners don't cost as much, but, well, actually you could probably make some very interesting looking roofs that way, if you just tiled them instead. But I think I might go for the pillar sets and railing instead. The railing more as a safety measure once I start building up higher. And the catwalks are good for little bridges and getting around. So I think overall I kind of want like 20 tickets. And what do I got in my inventory that I can feed the great machine, since I'm still waiting on this. Three and a half minutes. I guess I should do something useful then. Let's see, in my mess of things, what thing may I unravel today? What thing looks simple enough, yet important enough, that I should do a little bit more with it? Rods? 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 What about rods? I think rods. Rods are what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna build a little foundation right here for it. Is that enough space for what I want to do right here? So this miner is kind of tucked back here. I'm gonna keep that tree. I like that tree. Just gonna put down a foundation. How does the world line up here? That way. Of course it does. Some people swear by the world grid. I say I'm gonna do it by aesthetics as well. I want to build it up a little bit. I suppose if I build it on this ramp a little bit, that'll help. Is this too close to the wall? Very close. A little bit too much. Go with there. You're really gonna have to move. Want some coffee? Thank you. Sometimes you just have to ask nicely. Honestly, I probably could have asked nicer. And a couple foundations down. Then I need smelters. Now, how many can I put here? This uses 30 per minute. This produces 120 per minute. But I think the bigger issue is my conveyor belt can only do 60 per minute. But I think I'm going to build with that 120 limit in mind for right now. Oops, the mam's done. I'm gonna pull what's called an illegal move. Now, what do we get? Nope. Maybe wire is very easy to get large amounts of. No, you have absolutely no need for extra concrete at any time. You'll have trouble finding things to do with the stuff. I guess I'm gonna go with this one. That would give me more plates, and I can build a little differently. Although now do I need to rethink how I wanted to do and expand the rods. Maybe. No, I'm just going to continue building the rods, I think. I'm just going to continue doing that. Because I'm going to need them anyway. I might as well set something up, because at this point right now, it's just going to be a small smeltery. And I'll probably end up tearing it up in the future anyway. So, little smeltery. That is too close for a little smeltery. Because I need to make sure that I'm putting a splitter in first, so that I can properly distribute it. I don't remember how they line up. One of the buildings lines up with the foundation grid very well, but I can never remember which one it is. It is not that one. It's not that one. Maybe I imagined it. Okay, smelter. Let's get that one built. How close do we want them? I think that's good. And then I want to put more of these down first. And I'm just going to go for standard manifold design. I'm not interested in messing with more space for more splitters. I'd rather just wait a moment before turning them on. I would rather just saturate the belts. Okay, this one there, another one there, because I still need to expand this a little bit. Actually, what I should do, I'm going to break that and shut that down and hook that there, so I can get rid of that and expand that. So one more down. Wrong direction. That way. So one more. Like that. Plug it in, plug it in. Whoops. I'm almost doing it backwards. That's still working? Okay, it is. I didn't break it. Worried I broke it for a second. Oh, I gotta unhook it. It's gonna break everything. Oh well. I do not have space to move this, so it's gonna be a little at an angle. I can wait for that to empty. Right now I actually need to hook these up to power. And get rid of those. I never assigned to research, did I? I don't think I did. I think all the ones I have now are short. There are games that do that, where they definitely will bumble through and destroy things. Well, maybe not bumble, but in Factorio, they definitely don't like you being there, and will actively eat the things you build. So these are all ready to be hooked up. I tend to put my power poles on the inner edge until I get the wall plugs, just because I think it looks a little bit neater to do it that way. Then hook this up. Oh good, I can hook it up right there. Actually, I'm going to add an intermediary right here, just because that one will probably move. This one's a little bit more permanent. There's like this thing's going to have to move, yeah. These got to be assigned. Iron ingots. Iron ingot. And there is the copy option. You can copy the settings of an item and you should be able to hit paste settings. Or wait, how does it work? Can I paste in the world? That's how it works. You can paste in the world at it. That is a very cool feature. That's a top tier feature right there. Alright, now I need a merger. And I gotta hook all of these up together again. Actually, I should check how many I'll consume from each of the rod facilities. Let's look up rod. It will take 15, so I can hook 2 up to each of these. That might be a little excessive. No, how do I want to do this? Let's see, if I collect it all together and run it, I don't have the belt speed for it to matter. But I do have the belt speed for 2 of these together. Okay, I think I have an idea of how I want to do this. It's not the best, but hey, let's see if it works. Right there. So, I can merge 2 of them together into 1 belt, and that will still work at this level. And then off of that, I can hook up what I need to it. So this is producing now 60 out of this, meaning I can hook 4 constructors up to it. I feel like I need to clear up some more. Keeps growing. Add a little bit more foundation. And I think I'm going to have to add a little bit this way, but I don't want to block that path. Right here might be the limit of where I want to put it before I start taking it up. This is another good little tidbit of knowledge for anybody that doesn't know. If you cut around the fruit or item producing plants, it doesn't destroy them. But you can cut the plant and it will destroy the plant. And I don't believe it will respawn. And I'm building into the wall. A little more. So can I even fit 4 of these? Can I even afford 4? Yes, I can afford 4. Okay. So. Get off of this, I guess. I wish these were just slightly shorter so you could jump on them easier. Oops. Be careful. There. Because it's a little bit easier to work from up on top of them. Alright, that's hooked in now. So we've got 1 set up. Let's make sure that's good to go. On rods. That'll do 15, so we can make a couple more of them. That way. And another one. And we can do 1 more. This will end up having to come up later when I expand that mining. I might be able to work around it. That might be fine. Don't worry about it then. Is that good? I feel like it used to show the line running through to the other ones as well, but it looks like Oh, it's not showing the lines if you're at a certain angle. I'll have to check to see if that's an option to change that, because I'd prefer to see both. For now, look it up. I can check the options later. I won't, but if I notice it again, I might. And I think because I copy-pasted those... No, it didn't transfer the recipe. I thought it was supposed to transfer the recipe when you did it. Well, I can get that hooked up. That's all 60 from those two distributed. Now I just need to hook them up. There's the power plug. Right there. Up there. And over between the other two. Right there. Hook them up. Hook. There. Hook it up. And then hook it to the rest of the things. Where's the rest of the things? There's one. Ah, that one. Here's that one. So now those are producing. I didn't think this through. Let's see. I guess I can try and add a little bit more foundation, but I think I'm just gonna take it to the ground at some point. And I might actually just want to reconsider what I'm building in general. 6. We got the conveyor mergers. So these I can just feed a bunch into, and it'll take 3 inputs, so I can just put down 2 to deal with it. And plug that one into that one, plug this one into that one, and then all 3 of these plugged into the sides of this one to distribute it. Or I guess to integrate it. Not distribute, integrate. Now I can run this belt over towards where that original is heading. And this one should be just about finished with what it had in it. And it is. So I can delete this. That one's done. I can get rid of that. And that. That's still feeding a little bit, but it's on its way. That's a real mess in here. What did I do here? That was real snug. Don't want to get stuck in the snugness. Oh, I think that might just be a graphical bug. That one's good. That one's good. So it looks like when I cut down that main iron production, it did take out the rest of these ones that were hooked up into it. So I just had that one handling a bunch of things that it probably shouldn't have been doing on its own. I really should have made it some friends sooner. Now this one's got 4 of them. Now I can just get rid of a couple more of these and hook in this one. Da 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 da. Now it's hooked back up, and now I gotta fix everything I had already broken, which I think is just these 2 screw constructors. That's an easy enough fix. So give me a second. Is that an easy enough fix? Okay, that one is just an oddball I threw on the other side. Okay. Good job. So, I'm going to want to split that. And bring it over again. And okay. So now I didn't have to move the screw factory yet. When they say factory, it's more like a loose on the ground crafting group, a crafting circle. More than a factory. They're doing it because they want to, more than because those ones which are being made to. I really don't like this little thing here. It feels like I should be able to hop up on it, and I can't. It's just not there. Oh, wait. Quick wire. Blade. Blade runners. Blade runners. I want blade runners. Do I have them yet? No, I think they're still locked in my research. Let's check in here. I can make this now. Good. It did cost quite a bit, but I think I'll be able to get at least 2 tickets out of it. It's the quartz that gets me the blade runners. So, how much space do I got? That. I don't need those. Don't need those. I don't need those. I want quartz, is what I want. And I think the nearest quartz is going to be west of here. So I'm making a weird little, like, a quack, 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 quack sound. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's that little bird. Wait a minute. Oh. There's more that way. I wonder what the difficulty's like in getting to it, though. I think that might be across an area that's a bit more hard to get through. These ones I think are guarded a bit, but shouldn't be that bad. And I do need quartz if I want to get the Explorer vehicle, which I really do. I'd prefer to have it. I have enough to finish that research. That one's done. I don't have any material. That's not dealt with yet. And that one's not dealt with yet. So a smart thing to do here would be to put down a storage box and stuff the rest of my oddball items into it. Actually, maybe after I turn some of these oddball items into healing items? No, I think those get made in the equipment area. Equipment workbench. Where is it? Did I not build one over here? Must not have. I can go right there for now. As long as I can reach it. No, it's not in there either. I do need one of these. Actually, if I'm gonna go get some quartz. Oops, I didn't need 3. Okay. I just didn't see him, that's all. I probably should have used those for some more research, but no, I want tickets more. I got 1 in there. 2. Nice. 4 tickets. So, what can I get? 4 tickets. Concrete pillars are nice. Those are nice when building. I like the factory cart. That's a fun one. It's so silly. These just feel like a massive waste of tickets. It feels like those items at the arcade that you know they're not worth the tickets for them at all. You can go buy it at the dollar store for 50 cents. I don't need gates. I don't feel like I need a ton of those right now. Management. The wall power set would be good to have. I could see that being useful. But I think I did purchase the ladder. Okay, I did. I think I am gonna go with the concrete pillars, the road barrier, and the modern railing. So that's all for spent, and not a ton to show for it, but a little bit of customizability. I thought I had researched a thing to let me build the medical inhalers, but it looks like I haven't yet. Oh, I do have this, and I can get that done. I don't have any of the hatcher eggs, and I don't have enough barrel nuts to research that. Not enough for that. I might have enough for that. I'm going for that. That's what I want. So I got 5 of them. I can turn those into more protein. And then the protein is used for... Oh, where was it? Down here? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Then I need 1,000 cable. Nope, I don't need the wire. No, I don't know if I'm gonna have 1,000. I can make some real quick. That's not too bad. Now, let's see. We want cables. We have 600, 800. We need 1,000. We are almost to 1,000. That extra 6 storage slots. So useful. So useful. Worth it. And I cleared out that little spot. A tiny little bit of wire I had left. Managed to use the last of it. So now, I have enough I can get this research done. I don't have enough for that yet. That'll be from once I have steel, which I'm not really ready for yet. I would like to have steel, I'd like to have the Mark III belts, but just not the right time for them. The facility is not even close to ready for it. Mostly because I'm getting distracted by things instead. Slow. Got one extra coupon. What to spend my one coupon on? That is not the coupon machine. This is the coupon machine. Is there anything I can buy for $1? Anything for $1. The wall mounts are kind of nice. Those are all extras. I don't really see anything else worth spending it on instead of saving. Guess I'm just gonna save them. It does take up an inventory spot though, but well, I guess it is safe to leave stuff here. There's not really any chance of something happening to them. I can see that bird over there stumbling around the conveyor belt. Actually, I want to quickly... Can I do it from up there? I wanted to quickly paint the biofuel facility. Just so that we can add a little splash of extra color in this area instead of all orange and gray. Because it needs it. It needs some color. I want to make them green. I like the green for a place that's supposed to be processing organic stuff. I feel like green is the good color, but let's see. Would other colors suffice? Well, you know, kind of like that one kind of works as biofuel. It kind of looks like processed wood. Processed wood chunk. But it doesn't really instill the color I wanted in the area. Mint green it is. Get some reach on this now. Nice. If you can hit the belt. Got it. Got it. Oh, right. Nope. Right there. Got it. Uh-oh. What am I looking for now? I kind of forgot what I was doing. I wanted quartz. I want the Blade Runners. I want to move around fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I have stuff for that? Oh, no, I don't want to convert that. That stuff's useful for other things. I do need a little bit, but I think it's all been processed. Yeah, I processed it all. I guess I should put it with this other stuff. Mycelia in there. How come it didn't take any of my paint when I painted those? Does it only apply to, like, foundations and stuff? Actually, I want to change the color of this one. What should the arcade machine be colored? Some of these colors I feel are a bit too bright for it. But it could just be because I am outside in the daylight. If I add a little bit to this and add a proper wall around it, it might look a little different. Once I've controlled the lighting for it a bit better. I hadn't even looked at the walls yet. That sounds about right. Oh, I hadn't even finished it. Run the walls around. Oh, is that going to be too close? Oh, it's going to clip through the edge. Oh. There's nothing there? Okay. And then these two. I didn't intend for this to be the foundation, but it has kind of ended up... Oh wait, it is snapped to the world grid too. I guess I got lucky. I did it right. The previous me was actually paying attention in that instance. Good on them. Good job. So the... Are those taller than they used to be? I feel like the power pole was not that tall before. I feel like it used to clip through the walls. There's so much that I'm not sure they've changed or what. Yeah, that looks silly, but I'm doing it. This does as well. I'm gonna box myself in. Get rid of that. Don't really need it right now. So, I did want to go drop a miner on those. But I suppose that if I'm going to do that, I do need to run power all the way there. So I need to make sure I have some more cable. I know I just finished making a bunch, but it all went towards other projects. Be the way to say that. Okay. I guess I can grab from there. That one will be fine. We can just take that one. It's funny, one of my favorite parts about games like this is always building the infrastructure. I don't know why. It just has always hit me just right. Road infrastructure, wiring infrastructure, it's just everything else's power is derived from the infrastructure it's in. And without good infrastructure, everything else suffers. So if you can only put things in one spot, infrastructure is a good place to put it. And by that I mean things like expanding network infrastructure so that fiber optic is available to more people. Expanding power infrastructure so people aren't confined to single carriers or providers. The improvement of public transit systems as part of the infrastructure of human movement through cities and other areas. There's so much infrastructure that can be invested in, and all of it amplifies the capabilities of everything else connected to it. It's like trying to run 6 gaming computers on a wireless system from 20 years ago. It's like, yeah, the wireless works, and your computers are top of the line at the time, but the wireless bandwidth you're transmitting at is 1 between all of you, and that's going to hinder all of it from really reaching its potential because the infrastructure was stifled. No, please don't crash. Okay, good. I had not saved. That is a good reminder to save Remember, save often, save frequently. Uh-oh. Nope. It's you know that feeling when you lean back in your chair right before it falls, tips over. That that momentary feeling of like infinite fear. That's what's happening when I feel the computer stutter. I'm just like and then I wait to see if it passes. Got some more. Got some more. We're building more. And on our way to play some more. And build things out. So we can have a grand old time. Get back here. Come here. Whap. Get back here. Come here. Got him. I think that's the route over to the ports. Is that it? It sure is. We're on our way, still on our way. How's that song go? I got my lungs and that's a start. And there's something in his heart. I don't remember. I saw it in a War Thunder compilation and it felt so appropriate for it. Because that game is a struggle that doesn't let up. So I can hook these up right now, but I think there are some spitters down on them. I can see them. Neither of them have anything on them. Oh. He's a biggin. He got tusk. Okay. Well, good for him. So I need to build one there, at least. And I guess I'll just put that there for when I hook the other one up. Now that that one's hooked up, clear this up a little bit more. And I can run some belt for this. Uh-oh, uh-oh, where? Where is he? Is it up here? Or was it the big one? Was it the big one saw me? No, wasn't him. Maybe it saw me temporarily. Okay. Alright, belt. Just get the belt up here. Oh, look at that quartz already coming. You know, the music does kind of give me Subnautica vibes. This one is a lot. That's another great game. I recently replayed about half of it, but It's so hard to capture that initial magic with a game like that. It's like once you've experienced it 3 or 4 times, it's sometimes hard to keep going back. But I do know it is a fantastic game, and anybody that hasn't played it absolutely should. Now, sometimes when I put down miners like this that are going to be off doing just one little thing, I'll often put a storage container on it, but I don't think I really want to do that this time because I don't think it will work well. I'm just going to place 2 of these and add a splitter. And these can both get hooked up. I'm going to put them on their own sub-circuit there. I guess I should clean this up a little more. I'm going to have to use this area. So now that I got these in place, I'm going to set these to... Well, I can't set them yet, but they are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the MAM. Oh, I thought I'd have enough to build that, and I didn't. Surely I have enough to build... Okay, I do. Alright, so that's a few. And then I can just build the MAM real quick so I can get this research. Yeah, it'd be easier if I could turn them on, but... Oh, that's right, it's slow. I can't just stand there and click the button as fast as I can. Now I gotta run on it. Alright, 51. I think I needed 50. No, I think I might have only needed 20. Yeah, 20. Oh, I think that'll also unlock lights or screens. I'm excited for both. Both of these should get me both, at least. And then blade runners come from silica and modular frame. So for these, I'm going to set those to be the quartz crystal package, which is just it's like a blueberry bin full of crystals. I can add that there. Now I don't think it's really necessary for me to add more to this. You don't use them a lot yet. It becomes much more important later on to get the quartz, but right now you only need enough to get your research and then some basic items built. Maybe enough to get your explorer vehicle. A little cleared up. How many did I need? As it said, I think I needed 50. Yep, 50 silica and 10 modular frames. I would need 30. No, I would need 15 of the plates. How many do I have? 7. Okay. Let's get a couple of those built. Just so that I can get that research, so that I can run a little bit faster. I think it's a 50% increase. The real bonus will come once I get the jetpack and I can attach that with it. So there's 15. And I needed to turn that into, it was modular frames. Yes. So just to get a couple of these out of the way, I'm probably just going to build the 10. I don't really have a big use for them right now on my person. There, 10. And we can go ahead and, whoops. It would help if I remembered to go pick up the silica. 90, good. This one's probably got a good amount in it too. 54, not bad. Quartz. There, now we can research it. So Blade Runners are good. Ooh, I like that one. I want that next. That one's I needed to get to the buggy, but I'm gonna wait a moment on it. Yeah, that one I'm gonna let this just go with for a little bit. Let it accumulate. Is there anything else in here I can research at the moment? I don't have mycellular biomass on me. That's not one. Caterium. Gee, I can't remember where the closest caterium deposit is. I might have to check that. Let's check that. Where is it? And I should mark these ones. Oh, wait. I think they added it. That you already could. Didn't they? Or was that a mod again? Might have been a mod. That there was a way for it to show you the ones that you've already gotten. Show hide all on compass. Yeah. I suppose I can do what I was doing before, and I'll just mark them with little rocks. That works. And paint them. No, that's not what I want. I want to change the color of it. I guess I had to do that when I placed it. Oh, that's right. You can't color those. So instead, what I can do is I'll just take this, change that to that. I call this crystal lines. I'm not sure of the classification of it. I haven't ventured down to it, so I'm just going to put parentheses on it and I will mark it later. I'm going to make it a color that's close enough-ish to those purple gems. So that's a good one. There. So then I can know where those ones are. Oh, I wanted to mark how many there are. 2 times. Good. So the stuff I'm waiting on, I don't have the plates to build that yet. I am going to have that available. I don't need a lot of it yet. So I'm just going to deconstruct these. Build the workbench and see what I need for the Blade Runners. 3 modular frames. 3, that's awful. It's going to leave me with 1 dangling in my backpack. Don't need them all. Blade Runners. Oh, I can't wait to run faster. Wait a minute, did I accidentally build 2? I accidentally built 2. I accidentally had too many frames and I built 2. Well, I guess I have a spare. Them's the hops I want to see. Oh, you can get around so much easier with these. I probably should just grab some of that quartz crystal, since I'm going to use it for the research anyway before I head over and back to the main base. I think that might be a better idea than to just leave without it. I'll just leave with what I can grab out of these. It's a better idea. Much better idea. And then home is just a slide, skip, and hop away. I'm on the way, still on my way. I've got my lungs and that's a start, and I've got something in my heart. I can't remember what he says, but it's such a funny song and I love it oh so much. 'Cause he's on his way, he's on his way. Oh, right, that is something that they changed, was that now you can slide uphill. I think before it used to stop you on the incline. Nope. You can't. I lied. I was wrong. You can't do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I guess I was just special in that instance. Yeah, I'd have thought they intended to change the slide to work uphill so that it didn't, like, stop you when you were doing that, but probably not a priority of theirs. I'm just gonna bebop home with my coffee, just running full sprint with it right out in front of me, not spilling a drop. I'm back. Hello, base. Sip of coffee. Let's assess. What am I doing? I need more frames. So, I need more plates. And I probably should make more saves. In fact, I'm going to add another one right now for a backup save in case something happens to this one. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? Where am I? Where am I? Reinforced iron plates. I have a box over here with those, I think. Right here. That box. Gives me 150. Oh, I got a good amount of rotors. Is that gonna be enough to get me some frames built? I think I can still build them faster by hand. Just gonna go ahead and place... Was it this I needed? What was I doing with them? I needed the frames for something. What was it? I do have that, Matt. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no, I didn't meet this. I was hoping that maybe in the same, since I had forgotten that I would have met that one as well, but I didn't. That's what I need frames for. Although I guess I need more regular frame production if I'm going to chase that, because it's starting to use it for the milestones now. I've almost got plenty to get this. It's the frames that are in the way. I can get those out of the way. Oh, and I was gonna put those Blade Runners in here. Get that out of my inventory for now. I can go and put the organics in the organic pile. And then I have these frames that I could build. I need 25 of them. I ain't gonna sit there and do that. Those take too long to sit and do that. I've got 2 recipes actually for them now. That's right, I've got 2 recipes. And one of them makes use of the copper wire, the stitched plate. So I'm going to add that one in, I think. This is the right thing, right? No, that's not the right thing. I almost hooked it into the very much not right thing. And those are going there. And I'm probably going to want to maybe split it off. Well, it's already splitting. Nobody saw that. So let's take a look at that recipe. Stitched iron plate. It will produce 3 of them compared to 1. It uses a good amount less, almost half, of the plates. And wire is easy. We're gonna go with that. Then I just need to hook it in, plug it in, and then hook up the iron plates to it. Actually, I'm gonna drop one of these in to begin with and let it get started. So the iron plates are over this one. Place that there, place that there. Grab that there. Was I taking this? Oh yes, I need another one for the modular frame. I'm gonna throw this one over here. I'm hoping it's not near the spawn point of that little spider thing, because I hate them. So this one's supposed to be... okay, it's just slow. It's just slow. I just keep forgetting that it's slow. Oh, so very slow. I need to deliver to the modular factory. Modular. Nope, not mode. Modular. Modular frame. Iron rods. Reinforced iron plates. Okay, so I've got plenty of iron rods that are now getting produced. So this should be an easy thing to get. Get that in. And then it was... the rods should be getting plugged in right there. Good. Up, up. On it. On it. I think I need to split it, actually. I'm gonna have to be a little bit creative with it too, I think. Screw that. Is this gonna work? No, that didn't work. That did not work. If I bring it down a little bit more, can I make it work? Nope, can't make it work. Or can I? What is this thing making? Rotors. Now we just have to remember for at least a couple seconds that it was making rotors. Okay, just need to remember it was rotors. It was rotors. It was rotors. It was rotors that it was making. It was rotors. 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 And it fits. See? And we remembered. Rotors. That's what it was. It was making rotors. Don't need that. Oh, and can't forget to plug it back in. where was I sending them? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to actually hook it back up. Of course I did. So's the plates. And my plates are going over here. Look at that, 3 of them right in a row. Ain't that nice? They're very nice. Oh, that's right, I was doing it so that I could hook up the rods to over here. All the way, do 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 do, all the way. That one. And this will kind of work out nice because if it's synchronized with the other one that does 3 plates per minute, it should allow it to stay running a lot longer. Clank. Is that? Okay, they are coming. I'm not used to how slow the first belt is. It's very slow. Like, really slow. Another box. Plug in the box. Okay, so that's going to slowly make my frames, and that should help me get to the next couple of tiers. Or at least, I'm going to keep that running long enough. But for now, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you everyone who joined me. Leave a like if you liked what I did, or if you found it at least acceptable. Leave a sub if you want to see more. All of it helps, and you'd be pretty cool if you did. So with that, I hope everybody has a fantastic night, and goodbye.